Well, this video is of the R7 representation. Unlike the other representations that we've seen earlier, this has all the chromosomes on it. And so what this graphic shows are the spirals, where the length of the spiral is proportional to the length of the actual chromosome. So here you see, for example, we put the labels on that here's the chromosome Y, and someplace else would be chromosome X. See if I can find it. It's in there someplace. In any case, when we put on the Connectron labels, you see that, and if we took off the red things, you see that most of the chromosomes have one or more connectrons forming on them. Let's pick a given place here and then zoom up and see whether we see. No, it's either that portion of the loop of the chromosome has connectrons, is forming loops in that region, and there may be many of them, and they may be various places in a given region, but the graphic only indicates that there's at least one connectron covering that region. Of course, there may be different connectrons here, but for example, in a region like this thing here, this graphic is saying no, there's no connectron that forms for any reason that covers this region here. So going back again, we can see that by and large the whole of a chromosome is covered by connectrons, which is in itself rather interesting. Of course, there are regions where there's just nothing there. For example, if we go up here and zoom in, you see that there's. Put the spiral in. You can see where the spiral is. You can see that there's some spotty places there where on this particular chromosome, whatever it is, let's see what it is. No, I can't see. There's just no connectrons that form in this region here, for example, and there are only little bits of loops that form in this region here. So, and none here, for example. So, whereas over here it's fairly solid. So this graphic has its own, beauty and glory. And it's just a different representation of the same sort of information that you've been seeing in the other graphics. But of course now you see the complete genome, and of course eventually I think at some point I had a representation where that actually showed where the sources are and where the targets are going across from one chromosome to another, and that too has its beauty. So this is just an attempt to understand what the information means. In this case, where the connectron loops are on the various chromosomes.